Alright, Uichimotsu. I didn't think I'd actually be doing this, but yeah, I am. It's Earthbound on NES. This is a ROM that has the Japanese translated to English. Cool little screen there. Kind of have to rush through the actual startup stuff. Alright. I don't want to make this completely silent, so yeah, I'll try to make some commentary here and there. I almost was actually going to ask, because I was trying to get used to the controls, and I inadvertently did that. Anyway, we're getting there. I decided to just name basic Japanese names, everybody. Basic music too. You name your 4 characters. I don't think we have to name our dog though, which they have to do in Earthbound for the SNES. Yeah, people could say I'm playing a game that illegally, somewhat. Well, I don't want to debate that. All right. I don't know why I have to tell my favorite food, but it's just for interactivity. And I decide, yeah. This guy's gonna be a fecophiliac, as you can see, typing it out. There we go. Okay then, now we get the actual storyline. Yes, it's okay, I don't care. Skip. Go. Thank you. Yeesh. Alright. Set in the early 1900s, which is actually makes it set earlier than the Earthbound SNES, which is set in like the 1990s. But then again, this is set 80 years later, so this would make it in the 1980s, I guess. Historically. Simple little storyline. You guys can read. I don't want to read it off to you. It's tedious. As nice as my voice might be, I don't think it's necessary for me to do to read for you like your children. Okay. This is kind of like the pilot for Buck Rogers or whatever. His father disappears, and then he comes back, and he has these experimental crap going on. 80 years have passed since then, and there's some kid in a baseball cap, I think. Never mind. Oh yeah, there he is. There we are. I don't know why this is what we apparently sleep in. No, never mind. Apparently not. Oh shit. The lamp. And a catchy battle music there. But yeah, this is a pretty simple game. Very basic RPG, albeit you're not going to be beating up lamps and stuff like that. You're going to eventually be fighting things much more intimidating. Albeit, Earthbound has a very unique sense of what an enemy is, and what enemies can do, and what hurts you, etc. Just a whole bunch of tangents. We gotta beat up this lamp. And the lamp is gone. The lamp doesn't move anymore. That's right. Win. Oh shit, the house is shaking. Let's go into this room, just to get some experience, because you could probably skip this room and go right to the next one, but most people would probably rather be able to level up after they beat the boss. I'm gonna be at this second lamp. Unfortunately, the music for fighting can get a little repetitive, but it's not completely repetitive, luckily enough. Alright. Kill this stupid lamp. This is, yeah, I already recognize this is a longer video than the initial one I uploaded, which was shorter. But unfortunately, this game just makes itself progress much slower because you're going through this very slow fighting system initially. You're not introduced to the storyline and walking around kind of free. Help me! Help me! And we fight a doll, which to me seems a bit. Well, this isn't the best graphically well put together doll. It's pretty basic. Like they just took really basic anatomy class. Okay. Stupid doll. Yeah, I'm a guy in a baseball cap. I'm a 10-year-old kid. I hate dolls, of course. Ow. Smash. Hopefully after this, I'll try to make my videos a little shorter. Maybe. Or at least I'm trying to keep to a limit, obviously, because YouTube has a limit of 10 minutes. I'm always going to try to keep under that, just to give you the bare bones of the game initially. Although I'm hoping to get funnier. This isn't as funny initially. I'm just trying to get adjusted to my humor. Yay, next level. This is tedious, but it's okay, kind of. Seriously though, I fought a naked baby, basically. Yeah. Fighting the lamp isn't as funny, obviously. Unless, you know, you do that stupid pun of knocking their lights out. Alright. But yeah, I said this in my first version, that I'm not posting. This is my second version, or it'll be the first version I posted on YouTube anyway. Oh shit, yeah. Having a fucking seizure here. Seriously, that's seizure-inducing. I'm surprised. That might be the reason this wasn't released in America, because some kids might be susceptible to epilepsy, and they start writhing on the ground, foaming out of the mouths. Ugh. Here's your sister who can give you some juice. You can exploit her for this. She probably just has a whole stash under her bed or whatever. I don't know where. She's pulling it out of thin air. I got 3 of them. And here's... Yeah, this has a pretty decent amount of little things you can check. Kid has a cash card. He's like 10 years old. Yeah, I'm trying to just give people the basic introduction of the game, and unfortunately with Earthbound it takes so freaking long. Be glad I didn't go further, or this might have just not made it, because I would have been so engrossed in it that I went past the 10-minute limit, and would have just had to... Yes, your mom's a little... maybe. Yeah. Get the telephone, that's something that's emphasized throughout Earthbound relatively well. It's a poltergeist, apparently. Your great-grandfather studied PSI, which I'm guessing historically would be George. The guy that came back with his wife, or maybe not actually, his wife disappeared, and his great-grandfather wrote in a journal, which you're gonna get. It'll adventure my ass. Ugh, terrible. Go for it. Check on our family. Bye. Oh, phone me. Call. Come on. Yeah, slam. No beep sound, like a dial tone. Yeah, don't even try to open that door up there. It's locked. You have to talk to the dog. But yeah, you can actually communicate with animals. No, it's not the doghouse, you idiot. Alright. Converse with animals. Check me out. Oh, wow. Ew, the dog's coming on to me, apparently. I got the basement key. Look at that dog. It looks like a duck with a dog's head. That was creepy. You have to actually use the basement key and it doesn't disappear. I'm wondering if I could just drop the key and just never see it again, because I never have to open up this damn basement again. Great-grandfather's diary, or my whatever GGF could also mean. I'm not gonna make puns on that. It's a plastic bat. They really should have started you off with like the cracked bat, which they started you off with in the SNES version. The SNES Earthbound. Tongue twisted there. Alright, video's almost over. Just wrapping up here. Yeah, I'd recommend this game if you can find the ROM and you can devote your time to playing such a tedious game. Alright, there you go.